There are fears an outbreak of red fire ants could spread to New South Wales. A peak body lobbying to stop the spread expects the species to breach Queensland containment lines after a delay in government action.
Deadly fire ants posing a major biosecurity problem on the Gold Coast are moving quickly towards the New South Wales border. And there's fears the pests are about to march into the state.
Our biggest concern is if they get into the Murray-Darling River Basin, they'll spread right throughout Australia.
The creatures are considered one of the world's most aggressive species due to their ability to spread rapidly. They can devastate wildlife, habitat, and be deadly to humans.
They can go into an area, into a habitat, and take it over quite quickly. They can reproduce and spread quite quickly as well. They're also fatal to humans.
Reese Pianta, who's been lobbying to stop the spread of fire ants, fears the window for government action is closing.
If they break containment and get out of control, they're going to be a $2 billion per year hit to Australia's economy.
The nation's agriculture ministers met last week to discuss the outbreak, fast-tracking $60 million in funding to eradicate the venomous creatures. A figure the Invasive Species Council says is less than 1/3 of the annual amount needed.
But unfortunately, it's not quite enough. The government's own report from 2021 called for an urgent increase of $200 million per year at least for fire and eradication.
A recent Queensland audit report found $593 million is needed for a national eradication plan over 4 years. And while agriculture ministers agree serious action is needed, they're unable to put a dollar amount on their commitment.
We do need to go through budget processes before we can walk out into a press conference and promise money.
Reports of the venomous ant have grown across the Gold Coast, with concern it could even shut down beaches and impact the tourism industry.
Very concerned because we get more and more notifications every week of new nests in specific areas.
The state's agriculture minister is looking further at the issue.
Minister Furner is working very closely with Biosecurity Queensland in relation to this. He'll have more to say about that in coming days.
Lauren Forbes, Sky News Gold Coast.